These two peaceful protests against ICE in St. Louis. Missouri's governor is activating the National Guard in response to what his office calls civil unrest. But this executive order is getting mixed reaction from local leaders. Our Jordan Burrell joins me now live, hearing the governor's reasoning and why some say this order isn't warranted. Jordan?
Yeah, good evening, Corey. I'm live outside of St. Louis Metro Police headquarters, which says the safety of everyone remains their top priority ahead of possible anti-ICE protests this weekend. In preparation for that, Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe issued an executive order activating Missouri National Guard in a move that some say is political playing field. Protests against ICE erupting across the nation, even in St. Louis this week. Now, Governor Mike Kehoe is activating the Missouri National Guard. In a statement Thursday, he says it's in response to civil unrest.
He has a state visit to France that starts on Sunday, so he's not going to be here to do it if that should arrive.
Republican State Representative Jim Murphy, who represents part of South St. Louis County, says the order is preemptive because Governor Kehoe will be overseas. Murphy claims the National Guard will not be on the ground and supports Kehoe's decision.
We've seen what's happened in the past in the city when we get riled up on an issue. I get it. People have the right to protest, but somehow they've managed to get out of control. Then certainly in other cities, it's proven that that's happened over and over again. We don't want that happening in St. Louis. You know, we're in a rebuilding stage with this city right now.
Rebuilding from a tornado that swept through the city May 16th. Alderman Rasheen Aldridge agrees. The city is picking up the pieces after a twister, and that should be top of mind.
I don't think the governor, and I'm very appreciative of how he's been helping with the tornado relief, but the priority should be what's going on in St. Louis and other counties with the tornado.
Rasheen Aldridge represents parts of downtown and North City. He feels like the National Guard activation sends the wrong message.
We're in a time of unity in St. Louis. We don't need for this political rhetoric to try to bring more chaos when people are fighting for their lives because their home has been just completely destroyed.
We reached out to Mayor Spencer's office to get reaction on the Missouri governor activating the National Guard for civil unrest. We have yet to hear back tonight. Corey?
All right, Jordan, thank you. And U.S. Senator Eric Schmitt weighing in on this tonight, sending us a statement saying, quote, Missouri isn't California. We don't tolerate rioters organized by liberal activists. Our state and law enforcement should do what it takes to keep our community safe, end quote.